Clean lamb chops, okay? We'll do a seasoning and marinating part 2. But just get you like a double rack of lamb, about $35. You can get them separately, but then by the time you pay separate for each one, it costs a lot more, okay? So we're just gonna cut this sucker open and go at it. It will have a strong smell to it because it's been sitting for a little bit. But what we want to do is just like if you cook anything like ribs, we have to get rid of the little film on it, okay? So usually I cut that down first and then we will clean it really well after that. I mean, it's gamey. It smells, you know, no worse than deer meat. So let's go ahead and get out at least one rack and show you what that looks like. And what you want to do is just make sure that you clean it really well. And then you can chop them in double chops if you want, like a double lamb chop, or you can use single. Okay. So what we want to do, this is a nice piece. It has good meat here. If you look on the side, the pieces will be nice and thick. You want the little marble to it. So it's not the biggest, but it's nice for a quick dinner. So what we want to do is remove some of this because you can smoke it, put it in the oven. Either or is very good once you get the marinated flavors in it, okay? But you definitely want to get in here and remove some of this because it's too thick. It'll take too long, and you usually want to cook this at a medium well. The medium well will allow, once you warm it up, not to be overcooked. But it's just like if you do your ribs, either pork or beef or baby back. You want to cut all this off because you want to get in there and get to that meat. Then what we'll do is we'll slice it. I won't show you how to clean it because obviously if you're on here, you know how to clean meat, I hope. If not, to each his own. But you want to just fillet it like that. Okay. I may have to get another knife. And sometimes what I'll do, I'll see how thick this is because you don't want a chewy piece of meat. Okay. That's the whole catch. I mean, sometimes you can get your butcher to do this, but when you buy it off of the rack, like at the grocery store, Sam's, or Whole Foods, or anywhere like that, usually, if I can't remove the film, I'm just going to do it like that so it'll pierce through it. And sometimes you can even get a fork and do it. Just a nice little piercing. You can peel that off if you want, but most of the time that's what gives it a little flavor, okay? And then for the double, you just want to go down and cut like that. It's going to be a nice double piece of chop. Once you sear it and cook it on both sides, that's some nice meat on it. I usually do one pack, since this is in a double pack, as a double. And then we'll break down the other. So right now we'll cook, I'm not going to cook it now, I'm just trying to prep it. So right now this is what the prep looks like. And then I'll come back once it's all cleaned up a little bit. I'll show you how to do that, and then we will show you the fantastic marinade. See you soon.